Virginia somewhere. Something like that.
Looks like the hand warmer's going. Ooh, oh, we don't have a rock, paper, scissors cam. Oh, no, it's in. All right, there we go. Got the.
Oh,
the
we
match
do
game.
have a rock, paper, scissors cam.
Ooh, shout outs to Battery. Getting involved with this little bit of camera work. Check that out. Battery Acid. You'll see that this video probably in like a week, 2 weeks. Also on the event page. Shout outs to Stango. Self-proclaimed king of Philly. Sitting between the TV.
And he currently lives in Delaware, so.
Yeah, the defender of Delaware. The new defender of Delaware. Ooh, and Blake, Mufasa, just a bunch of Philly legends. Shoutouts to Crowd Guy, also known as Rohit, a.k.a. Dead.
Crowd, I've heard him called that many times.
Royal Flush Crowd Guy.
Yep.
But it's really about this ice climber dude we got to see.
On Dreamland.
Starting on Dreamland. So I don't know what these two are bringing to the table. It looks like we got a pretty, one of them really likes to desync. There's the first back throw.
Yeah, it looks like Picofarad is into making the other ice climbers play a co-op platform game, which is fine. And getting wobbled, yeah. So I guess it should be obvious already. Sometimes Nana will break you out of being wobbled by the other ice climbers, which is why non-ice climbers mains tend to find this matchup so funny.
Nana is I think a very fitting word is fickle. Because sometimes she will come up and she'll just watch you. She laughs. She like points, gets her phone out, puts it on the Snap story. Other times she comes up, she's like, get off of him. You know?
Okay, we did that to the Fox last round. That's crazy.
Oh, that's what it looks like from here. But so right now we got Picofarad with I mean like
the Nana advantage.
Yeah, it is. Oh my God, it is the Nana advantage. But like one back throw and it's pretty much even. Sometimes you
gotta keep Popo alive too. Popo's not alive. Nana doesn't help very much.
You gotta keep your priorities straight. Shout out to SSBM behind Frostbyte. That's a Kevorkian right there. Wearing his SSBM shirt. Not too many of those. This might be a limited edition. Sweeping the floor with all these down smashes. Frostbyte drops that first stock after Picofarad's unfortunate
It's Dreamland, but ice climbers are so incredibly light. Holy moly.
Yeah, they really get going. There's that opening back throw.
Yeah, from both sides, kind of.
Might be the Frostbyte show. Depends on who capitalizes on what Nana sliding everywhere all at once. My God, they're really going after it.
You called it out pretty early. Picofarad seems to be very comfortable using desyncs, and I guess it makes sense to throw out multiple different things when people are coming from different directions. I saw desync smash attacks from Picofarad just a moment ago.
It makes you wonder like how much experience these two players have, because like the Icy Ditto is actually fairly different from like the rest of the ice climber matchups. Wobbling is definitely, I mean, it's still on the table obviously, but its importance is a little negated by the need to like get rid of the second climber.
I love it when they back throw each other over and over. It's so funny.
I'm just waiting for an accidental freeze glitch. I know it's not going to happen, but I would still love to see it. All right.
Is the ruling on that just a forfeited stock, forfeited game? Yeah, and there's your wobble right there.
I'm not sure. I think it might be a game. So especially if you freeze glitch someone out of grab range. Then that's got to be a game.
That has to be.
So, and we're check the Facebook page running the official Melee on Me rule set, which I found funny. There's a small addendum after with box and UCF included.
Yes.
So if it's truly Melee'd on Me or not with the 25s ruling.
That's for your judgment, yeah.
Yes. It was very funny to see that like almost juxtaposition. Oh, mash that stick, Picofarad. Get after it.
You know what I think is really weird for the Icies to have to deal with? They don't usually. The Icies usually have the better burst speed of any matchup. Like even against like Fox, their burst speed is nuts with that one quick wave dash. They have to deal with two flying ice climbers coming across the ground at them, just the way they usually do to their opponents.
And they're flying in auto cancel back air, down smash. That thing's like frame 4, frame 5.
Yeah.
It just, oh man, it's always trouble. Always trouble in Ice Climber Town. And even like, all right, so this is a pretty big advantage for Frostbyte, right? 2 Nanas left.
He's got 4 little Eskimos, and Picofarad only has the 1.
Is this the first time we've seen 2 Sopos? Is this it?
It is.
This is the first. Oh, look at his little dash dance.
This is my favorite part. The ice climbers try to dash dance and play neutral with each other, and it's just so funny.
It's all, yeah. Sopo always like considered a low tier character. It is funny how, despite only having half of the kill power or half of basically their character power, still better than some of the cast.
Yes, I think so.
I know so after experiencing my own expeditions with another small child in this game.
I think Ness is better than
you think so?
A single Popo, if that's what you're implying.
I think that Ness does better against ice climbers than he does against Sopo. I think the dash dance, that little shimmy, I think it's that important.
believe you. You played Nest longer than I did.
It was an odd thing playing our local ice climbers and doing better against the combined climbers than the power of one. Frostbyte using that last Nana that he's got to hold Picofarad. Game 1, so this should be a best of 3 from what I've been told, from what I understand.
Yes, I believe it was all best of 3 up to the top 24, something like that.
I believe that is what was mentioned. So game 1 for Frostbyte.
Yeah, usually talk about the reactions of a player to getting wobbled, and especially on your last stock. Picofarad, I guess, has thought about that mental fortitude before. Looked really disappointed when she first got grabbed and wasn't able to mash out, and then quickly comes back, gets centered, and ready to go into this game.
She is a masher, though. Definitely.
She's a masher.
She is getting after it. Ooh, I like those wave dashes. One of the Nanas just getting in the mix, holding her captive. Not ultra sure if I like that, but clearly she knows what she's doing. Might pick up a 0 to death.
Take a flip off the stage and wasn't able to finish. Maybe they did. Yep.
I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that short hop bear? That's an auto cancel, right? It always looks like one.
Pretty sure it can, yeah.
It definitely seems that way. Either that or it's ultra mega low lag. So I really like that auto cancel bear on shield to down smash, just catching any button. You know, that's something that one of our local ice climbers does a lot. It's just like they beat shield with down smash. They expect you to grab and they just throw it out. You know, against the, oh my God, both the Nanas syncing up there, jumping back together, a very temporary truce, a frozen balance. Oh my God, really going after
frozen balance.
I don't know what to call it. Oh, mash it. Oh, Frostbyte. Are you sure you can do that? You're most people wouldn't think you're at an advantage right now.
I mean, maybe it's about making a statement.
Yeah, you know
the wobble at the end of the last game. Now some handoffs. What can't Frostbyte do?
Yeah, it's like, is it worth it? It's like, oh, this is my mentality. Like, this is how I know I'm playing well. When you're down, though, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's got a game to give, and in a Ditto, I assume stages aren't ultra important. I know they aren't. It just comes down to player preference.
It comes down to play style, yes.
Yeah.
But I think what you're trying, maybe, I don't want to put words in your mouth, what you're maybe trying to say is that in yeah, that's some DI.
That was Delaware DI, if you catch my drift. Oh, and Frostbyte catches that drift in on a wave land off, ill-advised back air straight on the shield. No auto cancel, no down smash this time. But still down a full stock. Picofarad looking a lot better than game 1.
You know, Frostbyte's doing a pretty good job of keeping both of Picofarad's climbers separated at this point, taking a lot of damage to either one, and somehow ends up off stage.
Yeah, so this might be the comeback. Oh, what? Really? Doesn't go after Nana, just waits for Picofarad to come down off the platform. Smashes her right back off. Now at a pretty advantageous position. Ice climbers down air, super hard to deal with, but when you have the ice climbers up air,
it's kind of trivial, really.
Gets a little easy.
Especially when there's 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a free grab. All right. Mash that. Yes.
I love seeing him struggle.
The Frostbyte is all business, man. Despite going for those cool handoffs, which he ultimately ended up dropping, he is cool as ice, you might say. Ice in his veins. Oh, my. Looking like Peach out there, just mashing that down on the C-stick. Slugging it out.
Yeah, shout-outs to Will sweeping the floor at my workplace all the time.
I mean, honestly, like, at this point, you do what you got to do to win, right? I mean, this is...
Yes.
They made it this far, but this is it. This is, like, they've got one loss to give. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, down smash placement is a big part of the matchup. Like, you need to find your opportunity to slide in there and get the down smash, because that one down smash, it's only a down smash, right? No, ice climbers up in the air, off the stage. That is a horrible spot to be in. So,
last stock, game 2, Frostbyte on the verge of 2-0ing Picofarad to stay in this bracket. Loser goes home, man. That's just the nature of it.
Oh, a taunt from Frostbyte's Nana. It's getting ferocious out there.
Whoa, it's real, man. I don't know what the beef between these two is. Oh, a decent Blizzard grab. Picofarad trying to put something together, desperately trying to bring back that lead that she had early on in the game. There goes a Nana.
And you know what I think was so smart about that? In case the Nana didn't die, Picofarad hesitated for a moment, gave it just a little bit of a stutter step before using that forward smash, so that Frostbyte would not be able to save her with the tether recovery.
Yep. No up B, no side B, nothing sinking back up. But Frostbyte not out of it yet. Positioning himself between the 2 ice climbers.
Not able to get the smash attack out. Nana wasn't quite back in position yet.
Whoa, F smash is your anti-air. I mean, it's a common anti-air, but I didn't expect to see it right here. Got to go for the save. That's probably a dead Picofarad Nana, but that wave land off. Back air coming through, game 3. Icy Dittos. Where do you think we're going? What do you think? Like based off of Frostbyte's playstyle. I think he's gonna want space.
I think he's going to Pokemon Stadium.
I was thinking one of the two flat ones. I don't think Yoshi's. I don't think Fountain. I think he wants space. That's my call.
Yes.
I'm glad to see we're on the same page here.
That means there must be some truth to it.
Or are we going to see like a last-second, super grimy
FD. All right, that's my second
pick?
pick.
I would have loved to see one of these two players switch to Peach. I think it would have been pretty funny.
I always think it's kind of sad when people switch to the counter in a mirror match.
I see.
I feel like it's sort of resigning yourself to like, well, you might, have the advantage in a player-to-player sense, but if I get the character advantage, I just don't like what it says.
I really like that Frostbyte did not even look at Picofarad as he killed the Nana. Like, she was hanging up on, and she almost like waited for him to like turn around, like so she could hit him with F smash. She's just like, you're not even worth the trouble.
Ooh, a couple strong down smashes into Frostbyte's Nana.
Yeah, that percent's adding up pretty quick on her. Despite only being at 26, she's probably got to be around 60 region now, maybe 70. All right, I'm not sure if that was really necessary, but I mean, what do you have to give up against a Sopo? As long as he doesn't get back thrown, he's all good.
I have heard this strategy before. Maybe it's the one Picofarad's employing now. You do as much damage as you can to the Nana without necessarily doing too much to the Popo. That way, once you hit them, they're so far apart from any given attack.
Oh, I thought you were talking the super ultra cerebral, where you keep Nana's level low, but get her percent high. That's
a Mark II strategy.
That's the Mark II strat.
That's too big brain for me.
So my ice climbers, shout outs to my ice climbers don't have a name, do they? But I'm letting you hit Sopo. I'm letting that Nana level up. As soon as it comes time to kill her, she's at low percent. She's not going anywhere. She's dodging you, grabbing you, the frame that you shield. Oh, it's great. You got to have cerebral ice climbers sometimes, man. You got to keep that in your back pocket.
That is not the strategy I was thinking at all. But, it takes a special type of person to pull it off.
Each his own. Frostbyte, up a stock. Game 3. Fighting to stay in. Gang hosts a Melee tournament. Maybe even win the Melee tournament. Big back throw. There's a small chance that he confused his own Nana for Picofarad's there.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
He just smashed nothing. And that's pretty funny.
No, if you aren't very familiar with the colorations of each of the characters, you can sometimes get it mixed up because it's just a whole bunch of like white puffy hoods flapping around.
Yeah, I've actually gotten confused several times. Big lead from Frostbyte. Handoff. Yup. What's he gonna do here?
Blizzard.
Guaranteed.
Couple handoffs, maybe he does have them.
Yeah, the Nana, backup, auxiliary, gimp climber, whatever you want to call her, always going to forward throw by the ledges. So, like the knowledge there of the handoff, doesn't have to rely on pretty much a 1 in 4 chance, not even factoring in how many times she jabs. Just, being able to pretty much prime his reaction for the forward smash, or forward throw. Really like it. Not a good look for Picofarad. She's got 1 Nana left. 1. And that Nana is a back throw, down smash away. This Sopo might take the Nana. Who knows? And if that happens, it's almost definitely Frostbyte set.
Yeah, for sure. Because then it's a low tier versus an Ice Climbers with all of their tools unlocked.
Exactly.
Right.
2 Nanas. Oh, gets a grab. I actually couldn't quite tell why there was no wobble potential there. I assumed that Nana was busy on her own affairs. 1 back throw. All right, that's 2. 3. 4.
Oh, I like the up smash idea.
Yeah, I'm into it. So that's
a lot of damage.
Well, yeah, what are you thinking? 50, 60?
I think closer to 60.
I'm thinking, upwards of like 65 even.
Yeah.
That was like 4 smash tech. There's a little bit of staling on the down smash, obviously. But
a little.
Mix an up smash in there just for the hell of it.
And this is where it goes sour for Picofarad.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see one last great mash on the side B on getting grabbed, but this is most likely Frostbyte's set. I won't even say it's his set to lose. Like, he should have this pretty easily.
Yep. So
Frostbyte moving on.
Frostbyte moves on.
That's the crowd guy.
Yep, so that's the crowd guy.
There goes
All right,
guy.
I have a real question for you about this matchup.
Lay it on me.
I'm a teams guy.
Your team's man. Man of teams. 3rd place today.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Congratulations.
2v1s, almost always considered almost impossible for the one. Is it easier or harder than a Nana versus like both Ice Climbers together? Which matchup is harder? A 2v1 with top tier characters, like let's say it's a Fox versus, a Chic Peach team or something? Or is it Nana versus Ice Climbers? Which is harder?
It's almost funny